Hello everybody, Nine Nanadas. How's everybody doing today? Today, it's freezing cold out. That's what it is today. There's Miss V with her jacket. She just opened up the top button on it. There she is in her little jacket, half open. So anyway, oh good girl, say hello. Alright, let me turn this around here. Hi, it's me. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Getting this one out early today because I have a gig tonight for Valentine's Day. So, pardon the no lips or anything else. But I'm just wanting to welcome back all my hangers on and say hello to the new subscribers. There's been a bunch lately. So, hello and welcome. And yes, I am Canadian for those that are asking. Well, what I wanted to say is, the United States is really poking its nose in everybody's business, isn't it? Now, I know for a fact now, well, I don't know for a fact, but I have my giant suspicions that the reason why they're sending people like Rubio and everybody to all these places around there, because Trump isn't welcome as a pervert and a felon. That's what I'm thinking. He's not allowed to go there because they don't want them in his country, in their countries. So there's J.D. Vance, because he's so articulate, is out there. He's at the World Security Conference in Munich, and he's out there actually putting everybody down. I mean, what a goddamn nerve he's got going on talking about, and the Romanians just canceled an election and redid everything. The reason why they did that was because the Russians were interfering in the elections, and they found out that the Russians had their own candidate in the election. He was Russian backed. They were paying for his election. So yeah, when they found that out, they scrapped the results, but they redid the election. Yes, they redid it and got hell-bent on getting rid of Russian influence in Romania. That's why that was done. And now they're on Trump, and because of Elon Musk, because he's a South African baby, right? I guess he forgot his Canadian heritage. But anyway, they're going on about all this shit that white farmers are being murdered and they're confiscating all their land. I want to tell you something. South Africa has a population of like 90% black people, like 7 to 10% white people, and guess who owns all the land? Almost 82% of the land is owned by white people. Yeah, white people. So, like, let's think about this shit, shall we? Nobody's confiscating any of that's land that has not paid taxes. Yeah, land that's not paid taxes. And you know what? The United States confiscates people's land all the time. And you know, for bridges, roads, the border wall, shit like that. Yeah, they confiscate land for all that stuff. So keep your nose out of other people's business. So South Africa's quite pissed about this, seeing as their United States is the fourth largest, not the first, the fourth largest trading partner of South Africa, because apparently China and India and Europe are bigger. That's just the way life goes. So there's that. But how in the hell do they have the right to go in there? But South Africa's standing up on their hind legs and they're saying, excuse me, all to hell. But you know what, United States? As we say in Canada, you can take a flying fa-fa-fa-la-la-la on a galloping goose. That's what you can do, because now we're cutting off all trade with the United States, 100%. So, because apparently China and India are willing to give them what they want, and they don't want to mess in their politics. So that's a big thing, right? That's a big thing. So that's what they're doing. 100% of trade. South Africa said, screw you, America, we don't need you that bad. And what you're saying is not true. Because they're really good at innuendos and stuff like that, and blaming the EU for stuff and everything else. Because they're with that Nazi party stuff, the GFD or whatever the hell. You know what I mean. The neo-Nazi party. They're believing all that shit because they're far-right extremists. And that's what's going on in the United States. But they don't see it in their own backyard. They don't see it. Remember Trump was talking about, oh, it's lawfare, and all his lawyers, it's lawfare, lawfare. You know what? Screw lawfare. What do you think he's doing now? When Beauvais there, you see the look on him? He looks like, he looks like he's dead, but he just hasn't fallen over. I'm just saying. So he's there, and he sends a note to the Southern District of New York, saying that they want to sue Letitia James. They're going to sue Hochul and everything else because one of the district attorneys refused to drop the mayor's case because it's more evidence is coming out that Turkey has influenced him and influenced his will to stuff. And they sent her the note saying that if that he's willing to go in with immigration and friggin' brown shirts there and round up brown people. And they said, no, you're not doing that in our state. I'm sorry. Everybody's so high. Oh, well, let the states worry about it. Abortion. Oh, let the states handle it. Yeah? Well, let the states handle their own business on immigration and how they want to fund stuff. How about that? Mind your own goddamn business. But yeah, that's lawfare. When your federal government and your Justice Department is meddling in other state affairs and giving the criminals the whole right away, there's something shady about that. There's something shady about it. I'm just saying. So she resigned, and then 3 other states federal attorneys in Washington. There's 7 of them now that have resigned because that shit's illegal. You cannot weaponize the government. You can't weaponize the government against citizens. You can't. And Pam Bondi's out there with her hit list there, out of all the FBI agents that worked on anything to do with Trump's name on it. Can't do that. She's supposed to be completely on her own. She's not supposed to have anything to do. No, you're not doing anything at all. She's supposed to be totally separate from the president. But he sends her little notes and she's got her hit list. And if that bastard Kash Patel gets in, sweet suffering Jesus, help us all, because he's going to do whatever he wants and she's going to back him up. So much for independent policing, right? That's why the federal agents and stuff like that don't have a party. Nobody talks about politics at work because it's about getting a job done. For the people. Not that fucking sulky fat bastard in the White House for his little whims. They're being mean to me. You have to sue them. You have to arrest them. And they're doing it. Jeez, sound like Putin. Putin does that. Kim Jong-un does that. Xi, can't say anything bad about the old Capitan. Can't say anything about the leader. No. But you don't mind getting down on your knees and kissing his ring. Let's put it that way. So yeah, you don't mind doing that. Because you're afraid you're going to get primaried. You're a bunch of assholes with no balls and no spine. And when you took your oath, that's what you did. You handed him your spine and your balls. That's what you did. You got no guts. You got no guts and you've got no morals, no scruples. And you can take Republican Jesus and shove him up your arse sideways. That's what you can do, because whatever you're spouting about, he's the fucking chosen one. I think you better choose somebody else because he's coming for all of y'all. Just saying. Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first. I'm on a tear. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe.